Over the past 2 years, I've lost over $250,000, and that was just because I was slightly obsessive, pushed my luck too far, and I just didn't play my cards right. But if you stick around in this video, I promise you I'll let you know all the details and how I made it and lost it all. So even back whenever I was 10 years old, I was your typical kid, but I was over interested in some stuff like trading Pokemon cards or trading CSGO skins, and I think having interest in trading and trying to get better items in like CSGO, Rocket League, kind of like later on fueled my interest into what I wanted to do later on. I guess you could say until mid-2018. Because this was the year that I learned about dropshipping in the Instagram feed pages. And this was through like YouTube with Heza, Jordan Welsh, certain YouTubers that kind of like showed the potential of making money online. And I thought this was like an untapped gold mine because I'd never heard of it before. None of my friends were talking about it. I thought like this was like a thing that nobody else knew about, and I was one of the first to get into it.
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Pussy. Hey. Tell your kid.
So after this point, most of my time in 8th grade was just spent like growing Instagram pages, trying to run dropshipping stores. Even though I got into dropshipping early and my products were good and easy to sell, looking back at my former like ads and products, it makes sense on why they didn't do well. They were horrible.
Goddamn right.
So now it's the fall of 2019. I'm just starting my freshman year of high school here. I hadn't really touched my dropshipping stores in months. I didn't really run any more Instagram theme pages, and my main source of income was from Chipotle. So I kind of accepted that might be my life in high school until COVID moved around, and that pushed everybody back inside of their houses. Since I was at home all the time and I had a computer, I kind of re-entered the online business space again just naturally. So I had around $4,000 saved up from Chipotle at this point, and I wanted to do something with my money. And at this point, this is whenever Wall Street bets got extremely popular, like all over the news, everything. And people were claiming they made tens of thousands of dollars in like a day and hours. It was some of the craziest stuff like you could see on the internet. It was on the news, and I wanted to be a part of that. I thought this was like a lower risk, high reward, but I mean, it was very high risk also. I didn't realize at the time, but I was inclined to try it. And just like my previous attempts with that, most of my money was just gambled away, like pretty much instantly. Everything was gone. Yeah. You're probably wondering like, how did I lose $250,000 at this point if I haven't even made any money at 16? The thing is, at the end of 2020, I started noticing like the crypto market a little bit harder, and I saw like how Bitcoin had gained 400% in like the past few months up in that point. I knew that there was some money to be made there. I thought that there was a lower skill gap for this compared to dropshipping, so pretty much the last $200 to my name after I lost everything else from option trading, I put into a coin called Cake. I went all in on the coin name after dessert. Whenever I bought it, it was around 60 cents per coin, and as soon as I invested around like a week later, the coin was already up 1,000%. It was up to like $6, $7. It was one of the best performing coins in like the whole market. I made most of my money back from Wall Street bets at this point, maybe down $1,000 still, but I was kind of feeling myself here because I don't know, I moved my losses to the side and I just kept going. I looked for more coins all around. I started joining online communities. I started talking more to people, trying to get more like information, and I kind of like stopped talking to my friends a little bit. I was just so focused on crypto that my mind's only focus was just making more money, trying to find more coins.
Relax.
Every single day after school, I would get on my computer and just like talk on these like Discord servers, try to get coins better up until like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. every single day. At this point though, I made around like a few $100s from crypto ever since the pancake swap, and I wanted to make a little more. I wanted to learn how to make one of my own coins. I knew that the people making the coins had to be making at least some money. They wouldn't be doing it for free. And around March of 2021, I kind of started to learn how to make and program my own because I wanted to be one of the people making them. So I made my first coin the 18th of March of that year. It has a crazy name. It was called a baby coin.
Let's go.
I don't know why I was thinking that coin out of all the coins would be doing well. The thing is though, like as soon as that first coin I made like was out, I did want to make more because I made some money from the baby coin, like $10, $20. And at this point I just wanted to keep making coins because there was no downside, it seemed. Like I didn't put any initial investment in, and the coins just made me some money for like no risk. And this is where my first major breakthrough comes in because I started doing more research into the field, and I found this website called DX Sale, which lets you run like pre-sale events or crowdfunding events for my coins. And I would get like a percentage from the total amount raised. So this is where it starts to get wild because I start marketing one of my coins that I'm going to release soon on like Telegram servers and Telegram chats. I kind of funnel them all into the pre-sale. And as soon as a pre-sale opens up, the coin raises $200,000 in like the span of 5 minutes maybe. It's still so hard to comprehend because all I did to market the coin was just like spam a few Telegram group chats. It was some of like the craziest amount of money I saw put into something with like no backing. There, it was, I forget the name. It might have been like something 300x. So keep in mind this wasn't all profit. The 5% commission I got from it gave me around $10,000 to keep. Even though I made $10,000 my work, I just got so scared about the legality behind it, and I don't know, it was just like so like crazy to me and mysterious to me that I didn't even want to have it at this point. It was like I was like holding like a hot potato, or I don't even know. Around like after the coin launched, 3 in the morning or so, I give all my profit back into the coin and remove any access I had to it. It's kind of crazy. Like, it still sucks to this day that I didn't capitalize harder and make more of these like constantly, but I was just so scared at the time. Like, I don't think I would have been able to. This method kept working because the next night I make another coin, and this time it was named Elon 300X. So another like crazy name that doesn't make any sense, but this one raised like $400,000 and I made $20,000 profit from it. I did end up making a few more coins by the end of it, ended up making around $90,000 in that month. The thing is, I didn't keep the $90,000 here. As soon as I stopped making the coins, I went all in on these random platforms just like I had before, and it was pretty much just me going right back into gambling, or I mean trading, but like the trades didn't work out because, like I said, they're pretty much gambles, and from having around like $90,000 that one month, I lost about $60,000 of it within the next. I was kind of feeling down a little bit here, kind of like started realizing that I'm losing a lot of money here. The trades weren't all losses though, because there was this one trade that I do next, and I go all in on this trade just like every other one I did. As soon as I took my opportunity on this coin, I bought in $30,000 worth of the token Titan. The next night, the coin's already up like 20%. And then the night after that, like 70%. Keep in mind, the token was worth like $2 whenever I first started investing. After a week, after like putting my money in, it was worth $8 at this point. The thing is though, like, it wasn't even done, because that same week, Mark Cuban makes a tweet saying how good this platform is. After that tweet, the coin goes up like another 700%. And I'm up 10 times my initial investment. So from $30,000 to $300,000 in like 2 weeks, maybe 10 to 15 days. This was also like my peak, because that same day that I hit the peak, there was an exploit found for the stablecoin, which caused like some hyperinflation, let it be minted a million, like infinite times, and the whole platform just ruined like in hours from it. The thing is, whenever this happened, I was asleep to start. I didn't even notice that this happened, and if I held throughout the day or didn't wake up in time, the token I invested in was at zero by the end of it. This was also the start of the downfall for my future investments. I started doing revenge trading. I tried to make my money back as fast as possible. In that same week, I lose another like $20,000. Maybe like within a span of 5 days, I'm down 120K, and I was still only 16 at the time. I didn't even like know how important that was. I knew it was a lot of money, but the thing is, I didn't even stop there. I didn't take my money out there. I didn't stop trading because my addiction was so bad that I would just start trading in class. Like, and my friends would just see me lose $20,000 in a period. And I can't lie, like, it is kind of like a funny story to say now, but if it wasn't even obvious though, my mental health here was like the worst it ever was. I kept losing more money every day, and by my end of junior year here, so like June of 2022 or so, I was down total around $230,000. I want to close up this segment by saying I'm not here to make you feel bad or make me like seem better that I made money and lost money. I want a place to share this because I never really shared it with any of my friends, anyone else in my life. So I want to just do it all at once, give it the full story to everybody that ever sees this. And the thing is, this all leads me where I am today. So I'm 18 years old now, and I'm down $250,000 from my peak. My goal here with this channel is to document my journey on getting back in the entrepreneurship space, trying things out, and doing it with like a community I could share it with. The thing is, I never had people I could talk to, so I want to give an experience and give access to people who watch this the same thing that I didn't have. If you're still watching this video, I cannot thank you enough, honestly, because this is the first video I've ever made talking into a camera with my face in it. I just hope you guys have had the same enjoyment watching it that I've had making it. Please just consider liking and subscribing. It would help so much. Thank you guys.